Good evening, good morning, and good night. Welcome to Inappropriate Radio. It's your host. Let's get into this. So, hi guys. I hope all is well. No periodic table or alien talk this evening. However, I already know the creator came through with a message. Alright. So, first of all, I want to just say this before I get into the actual topic. There is no one helping me that is friends with y'all, okay? And when I say y'all, they know exactly who I'm talking to, okay? People who assist me in the spirit as well as in the physical are not associated with my enemies at all. So if you're someone who is a part of this, elaborate plan to do whatever, trust me, I'm not associating myself with sharing my secrets, taking information. Nothing that you guys do is to be trusted, okay? So you can best believe no one has anything for me from y'all side, all right? And I'm assuming that this is going to go for other people as well who are being gang stalked, spiritually attacked. Even if you are around people, right, that are associates with your enemies, don't trust anything that they tell you. In fact, get the hell away from them unless it makes spiritual sense, unless the creator has given you permission or a reason to be around them, okay? Now, moving right along. Some people are going to prey off the karma of their enemies, okay? The creator has everything under control. There are going to be times we start feeling overwhelmed, where we start feeling like we don't want to be bothered, where we feel like we would rather very much get away from situations that really don't serve us, right? And sometimes we curse people, but sometimes we assist them when we curse them, okay? And I'm going to tell you why. I'll give you a scenario, okay? Let's just say you have someone following you, right? Like a stalker, a gang stalker, monitoring spirit that someone sent your way, someone who, for whatever reason, needs to surveil you, right? Let's just say you pick up on that and you know and you can see who they are, what they're doing, what devices they're using, whether you see it physically or in the spirit, right? And you say, God, I want to break this camera's phone. Can you please send some of the angels or ancestors in to assist me with breaking up their devices, right? You have now just interjected on the karma. Remember, God loves you. Your throat chakra, your prayers, your requests, the desires of your heart are major concerns to the creator. So when you ask God to do something, he's gonna do it, right? So you kind of like lean in and cut into what could have happened to people when they're messing around with you. And instead of God doing what it is that he wanted to do initially, he's like, okay, I'll do that just because I love you and you asked me to do it. We don't always take account of the small things. Things that may seem serious to us are really, really small to the creator. And a lot of the things that are serious, they are serious, right? And we don't necessarily have to challenge God on that. You have to allow the creator to do his thing. Don't step in God's way. When you're praying, I'm not saying be buddy-buddy with people who are coming against you. I'm not saying to allow yourself to be conditioned to the bullshit that people are trying to subject you to. I'm not even saying that you even speak or give a damn about these people. What I am suggesting, however, is that you take into account the energy that you're putting out when you're focused on them getting their karma. This is the same thing as you just wanting to see it, wanting to know how God is making them suffer for coming against you, wanting to know how God is going to make things happen for them in a bad way. It's all under the same umbrella, okay? You don't need to concern yourself with anything that is even closely related to your enemies, people that are coming against you, people that mean you harm. You absolutely, positively owe it to yourself to only speak life. And it's really hard, right, to be nice to people who want to literally kill you, who want to literally steal your spiritual gifts, who want to see you at your lowest. Just stay the hell away from them, to make it plain and clear. And I mean, if you're not around them, then you won't even be able to see their karma. If you're not interacting with them, if you're not in contact with them, you won't even have the ability to see what's going on in their lives. Even if you see them in passing or on like social media or whatever. And this goes for family members and ex-friends, ex-coworkers, anyone who has worked against you, especially, over the past, for me, it's been the past at least 5 to 7 years, but for others, it's 10 to 12 years, 11 to 15 years, right? These attacks go in cycles. The same way we get to spiritually evolve and we get to go through these different phases and stages of life, it's the same exact thing with the spiritual attacks. It's a timer on the karma. And you actually don't even want to be anywhere near these people when God is whooping on their asses. Okay? Trust me, you don't even need to see that. You don't need to be in close proximity, because these people have so much bad karma and bad things coming their way that anything or anyone close to them, whether it be in close proximity physically or close proximity in spirit, will also feel and experience what they're experiencing. So you don't have to put yourself in their energy, okay? Because that's essentially what you'll be doing if you are focused on, because that's the same thing they're doing to you, right? Wanting to know what's going on with you, wishing bad things on you. Two things don't make it right. And you don't have to contribute your energy to anything concerning them, because your energy is so high vibrational. You're breaking up some of the bad karma when you even think about them and say anything. I would say to ask God to remove them from your aura, to remove them from your mind and your heart space, to get them out of your visions, your thoughts, your dreams. Get them out. Obviously, unless there is some lessons or attachments that are still hanging in the ballot, in the spirit, unless there are some connections that's going to keep you guys connected like kids, some future event, some past life event, something like that, right? There has to be something that's connecting you if the creator is not going to release them from your energy, right? But in real time, this is not one of those things we're going to sit here and play with, okay? This is a really serious matter, because when you speak against people or assist the ethers with bringing bad things to people, remember, God has gifted you with high vibrational everything, right? Not only are you wasting your energy on people and things and ideas that are low vibrational, but you're opening yourself up for bad things to happen to you. You have a responsibility to keep the vibrations high, even if you feel it's the right thing to do. Unless God has specifically instructed you to pray away some things I don't think God is going to at any point tell you to wish death on a person or to want to see a person struggle. He will make that happen if that's what he wants. But you yourself, you don't need to ask for that, okay? And you damn sure don't have to ask God to bring karma to people who have attacked you in any kind of way. Even if it's lying on you, something that may be as small as lying. Even if it's something that is pulling you away from your authentic energy. It's pulling you down, weighing you down. God will balance it out, okay? You don't have to put yourself in the idea of wanting revenge, okay? You don't have to see it. The same thing you're asking for them to experience, like I said, is opening up a portal. And your energy can fall into there. And because your energy is going into there, because you're speaking it, your frequency, your vibration is attached to it, your vessel can go right along. Your spirit can go right along. Okay? God knows when to give people their karma. He knows how. We all have different things that we adore and that will get us to get the idea. Okay? Your spiritual gifts and responsibilities will actually put you in a hot spot more than it would certain people, right? Because God has gifted you a certain level of spiritual insight, a certain responsibility. You yourself will experience something more harsh by just wishing, right, to see that, or by just wishing something bad on someone, because you're now stepping out of bounds. You're now moving your energy into a really low vibrational place that the Creator has moved you away from, and you are now voluntarily speaking it. Remember, your throat chakra is the strongest outside of your heart, right? One of the gifts that you've been given to break curses, you are putting curses on people. Again, if God wants you to do that, that's one thing. But to voluntarily suggest or inflict pain on someone with your throat chakra, that's a big no-no. And you have to be willing to understand that God doesn't like that, okay? God is not in favor of you attacking people, because that's essentially what it is. It's an attack, okay? And it's not nice, okay? Trust me, I know you're sick of the shit. I'm not mad at you. God is not mad at you. Trust me, I get it. But you want to be nice, okay? You want to make sure that the things you're speaking, the vibrations that you're putting out are straight from God. And God will never, ever, ever, ever want you to basically take his job, okay? If you are asking him to do something of the sort to anyone, then it's kind of like you're asking for him to do that to you. And I know, you have a relationship with the Creator out of this world, but it's not a good thing to put that type of energy out into the ethers, especially when you've been blessed with the ability and the gift to do the exact opposite, to be the exact opposite, okay, to combat that type of energy, because that is the type of energy that this dimension is operating in and fixated on. This dimension probably won't be able to even last without that sort of vibration. So don't allow yourself to be a part of the energy that is dwelling here in this, domain, in this very low frequency. Don't be a victim, okay? Be a victor. Be confident that God is going to bless you so much that you don't need to speak that way over other people. You don't need to see. Why would you want to see someone suffering, even if it is by the hands of God? You don't have to see that. You're so blessed. You don't need to experience or witness any more trauma, All right, but I'm gonna end it here. I do love y'all. I hope all is well. I hope y'all have been drinking your water, eating your fruit and vegetables, and sipping on your own tea. I hope y'all definitely enjoyed y'all extended weekend. Love y'all. Peace.